games, and I think that's what appealed to me more about the PS4. And then what really sold me on the PS4 was at GDC during Sony's event, where they just all they did was show off indie games and indie development and emphasize the fact like yeah, we're gonna give people this platform to make the games they want, and Microsoft doesn't seem to be doing that. It's weird. It's an interesting flux because I feel like they did a really good job with that stuff in the last generation. And the other thing is Sony seems to have like listened and learned from a lot of the mistakes that they made with the PS3. Like there seems to be more of an emphasis on social gaming, especially with the idea that if you're having trouble beating a boss, your friend can like jump in online and beat the boss for you remotely, stuff
Or
like
you can
that.
share a clip and look at strategies. Don't forget about
Yeah.
that. The share button is going to play a huge. I mean, a lot of people think the share button is not going to be a big deal on PlayStation 4, but you'd be surprised like how many people like, oh, let me set up a boss drive to video. Boop, boop, boop. You know, and you don't have to worry about like Nintendo stealing your royalties.
It needs a hashtag button too.
Well, the thing is about that, it's not just about games, it's about gameplay experiences. Like, people streaming on Twitch has created a new gameplay experience. It's created AAA titles to become social games. You interact. You have fans that watch you play a game. It's a more interactive experience, and I feel that was one aspect that I'm really intrigued with the PS4. Going back to the Sony press conference at GDC, I got to play Johann Sebastian Joust for the first time, and I was like, wow, this is such an excellent use of the move. It's a new gameplay experience. Same thing with whatchamacallit, what's the kick game again?
Dive
I can't
kick.
think. It just
Dive kick.
Dive kick, yeah, dive kick. New gameplay experience. A simple 2-button game, but it felt like something new. I felt that was very similar to Johann Sebastian Joust, something new. And
Yeah, I mean, not to mention the fact, you guys play a game called Guacamelee.
Yeah.
Brought back the old school Metroidvania style in a whole new light. I mean, Drinkbox is amazing.
Yeah.
Just that's just like their third game, and they're nailing it out of the park. It's ridiculous, like how many exclusives Sony is recognizing, picking up, and giving to their audience. I mean, it just shows their dedication. And you're right about the Joust game. That game is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm looking for in the next generation. I mean, we've played games to the death. We've played first-person shooters forever. We've played everything. What I'm looking for is new gameplay experience, some way for me to interact, some way for me to do something different in the same kind of games I'm used to. But that's what I'm looking for more, and that's what I really want to see at E3. I want to see high-level games, but I want to see these high-level games played in unique ways, like the ability to stream a game while I'm playing Killzone and be able to interact and have, people follow me because I'm a top-notch Killzone player. That would be amazing. And these are the things I'm looking for in the future of consoles, not really being able to watch television in elaborate ways. And
is it just me, or with Assassin's Creed 4, you're kind of hoping that you can go on raids with people in the campaign mode instead of dealing with co-op?
Yeah.
I mean, it almost seems like it's open for the opportunity for people to join you on raids, on missions, who can kill this guy first, without needing to go into a separate mode. It just seems like these consoles are sort of primed for that experience. I'm only hoping that, like somebody takes advantage of that. It almost sounds like Watch Dogs is going to take that kind of route.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to operate this camera. I'm going to do this.
Yeah. Speaking of Watch Dogs,
and that's a unique gameplay experience. I can't wait to play.
We got like a behind closed doors demo of that recently, and Watch Dogs just looks awesome, and it sounds like the way that they described it is they had like a Venn diagram. They had 3 bubbles, one representing single player, another bubble representing multiplayer, and a third bubble that represented the iOS online system, and they all met up in the middle, and that's the future of gaming. When you're taking your games on your cell phone and doing things there, and then going online, like everything's gonna be a lot more meta in the next generation.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the cool thing. It's just, all the social interaction. I mean, even like the older school games out of this generation, like I'm going to just throw one out there. Blur. It's a game that you can keep coming back and challenging your friends, even if you're not playing them directly and everything like that. With this next generation, we could really see the evolution of that. It'd be like, hell, somebody beat my score. I'm going to have to race home and beat theirs. You know, it's like, you know, you don't even have to like wait for the challenges.
Yeah. I'm thinking it's gonna
You know-
be a lot of stuff like I'm hoping games will go more the route of EVE Online, where you start seeing it carry over into real life and people start doing things and interacting with each other outside of the game to plan things. Like you see that with games, like you see that with a lot of MMOs, like World of Warcraft and stuff. People socializing outside of it, but you don't really see that with console games so much. And
well, we're starting to get a turn, though. I mean, to be honest,
what the heck was that?
It's an interesting.
Hold on.
It's an interesting thing you mentioned when you said Blur. It makes me realize that this generation isn't dead yet. I mean, a lot of these games that we're actually looking forward to for the next generation, Battlefield 4, Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed 4, they're all this generation games, you know?
I know.
So, really, for us to believe in the next generation of consoles, you gotta jump way far ahead. That's my personal belief. You gotta do a lot for me to believe that you're gonna top what's currently coming out. We're looking at so many games right now that we're gonna see at E3 that we'll be able to play on the consoles that we have now. So why should I get a PS4? Why should I get an Xbox One if I could play the top games I want now?
Well, they're
Right
going to
now
save
on the
some
console.
experiences. Sorry, not to interrupt you. They are going to save some experiences. Like Forza 5, you know, Microsoft's going to push all out on Xbox One. See, I'm getting confused already. Killzone, Infamous, PS4. You know, but by the same token, you're right. I mean, we're going to get enough games to at least play through this year and probably well in the next. You know, it's like we've got these current consoles and they're not dying anytime soon. But the option is there to upgrade if you want to. That's why these consoles are like, you know, Ubisoft's making Assassin's Creed 4 for PS3 and PS4 and Xbox One and Xbox 360.
Yeah.
And
the Wii U.
God. Wii U needs a serious pickup and a price
Nintendo
drop.
just
Like, we're talking
They
about
should have just released some 5 awesome first-party games
Dude.
and third-party will follow.
Look,
I mean, don't get me
this
started
is-
on that because I actually like
this is
console.
Xbox.
price drop.
This is Xbox One versus PS4.
Yeah,
The
I
Wii
know.
U isn't
Just
even a
throwing it out there.
contender.
Sorry.
The Wii U,
Sorry, I won't speak about it
Wii U
anymore.
is not
Sorry.
even a contender in this competition.
Oh, it's totally a contender, man. It's Little Mac.
It's little Mac.
It's Little Mac. The Wii U is Little Mac, dude.
It's the Dreamcast all over
You-
again.
Little Mac. He's coming back,
Dude.
man. He's gonna fight.
See,
gonna make it.
I'm telling you. Hey, look at that. We
Yeah,
got
Sebastian's
Sebastian
here.
finally. Hey, how you doing?
With the weirdest looking glasses ever.
He's looking sexy. Where's your camera, Sebastian?
He's even on the call.
There's his image. His image is on the call. I don't even think he's saying anything.
I kind of need sunglasses
There he
now
goes.
to kind of like keep track.
Yeah.
Here, I'm just gonna do what he does. I'm just gonna
Hold
do
on.
this.
Oh wait, let's all.
Okay.
I got sunglasses too.
Yeah, but you don't have a video camera. It doesn't matter.
Chat room didn't get side. Mikey Warriors, Bob the Cat, Johnny, Eradiku, everybody out there. Aw, damn. Good to see you guys on
Yeah,
stream today.
thanks for tuning in.
Oh, nice glasses.
These are my skull candy
Man,
glasses.
Sebastian's just like in the middle of a dark room at
Yeah.
midnight.
Sebastian is just a black hole. But the important thing is he's here.
Yeah, he's just.
Yeah, the important thing is he's technically here with us. Kinda, sorta. He's having technical problems today.
Yeah.